All right, we are live. Good morning, Great Hearts Online Texas. We're so excited to be with you this morning. If you don't know already, our Texas Big Give started at 6 p.m. yesterday. We've had a flood of donations, and we're so thankful to everyone who's taken the time to donate. We are just about a minute out from the match minute, so go ahead and get your computers logged on. Click the link to donate, and there's a few steps, so get started a little early, and then at 9:10 we will all click the donate button together, and it'll be $1 per dollar match, so only for those 60 seconds. So go ahead and get your things started. For those of you who are unfamiliar with the Texas Big Give, the Big Give is a 24-hour period for online giving to wonderful nonprofit organizations like Great Hearts Online Texas. The event is fueled by generous donors, creative nonprofits, and you. The 24-hour period, again, started 6 p.m. yesterday. It will go until 6 p.m. tonight. We have a couple other match minutes coming up today. So keep an eye out, keep an ear out, and we're excited to participate with you. Everyone in Great Hearts is encouraged to donate. You don't need to live in Texas to donate. The Great Hearts Online goal is to raise $21,000. There is a $10 donation limit, but we are asking families to be courageous and bold. We're asking our families to give $50 per family. If you can donate more, that's wonderful. If you can give less, that's great as well. Every donation helps. To help us meet our goal, we are asking families to consider donating during the specific match minute. So as I mentioned, there's a few more later today. We have this one at 9:10. Click the donate button if you haven't already. 9:10, we have a lunch rush coming up at 12:10. Be sure, if you haven't donated already and you're looking to donate, if you donate at the 10:10 minute during those 60 seconds, the Big Give will match that dollar for dollar. Match minutes will be 10 minutes after each hour. There are a couple other ones. If you don't make the 10:10, we have a few more, or 9:10, 12:10, we have a few more. And that's the blurb on the Big Give. If you have any questions, reach out to your teacher, your family advisor. Message us, let us know. If you have any trouble with the system, please let us know so we can help you. And we appreciate all that you do. We wouldn't be a school without our scholars and our families. So we're so thankful to all of you. And speaking of scholars and families, we have Mrs. Bernal here with us today. Good morning, Mrs. Bernal.
Good morning, Ms. Chattel. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. Thank you so much for being a part of this beautiful program that is the Big Give. I know that every dollar for our teachers helps and our academy helps. So thank you again for helping be a part of the Big Give for Texas.
Absolutely. And thank you for being here with us today. We're excited to have you as well. You have a 9th grader in our program. Tell us a little bit about yourself, why you chose Great Hearts Online.
I do. So my family is a Great Hearts family since the launch of the San Antonio Academy. We're proud Monte Vista South and North family. As with a lot of our families, when the pandemic hit, it was a trying time for our family. It was quite stressful, a lot of anxiety, as we know. Fortunately, we weren't impacted as medically as many families were. But it still was a very trying time for our family. At the time, my daughter was a 5th grader, so it interrupted her graduation from 5th grade. Still a sore subject, but it did interrupt the 5th grade. 6th grade was very, very, very challenging. Going in mass, not only for my daughter, but for all of our children, was quite traumatic, to be honest. The trauma, the mental, emotional trauma did linger. It did linger all the way through 6th grade, much of 7th grade. It just wasn't a happy place. And we, as my husband and I, could see it. We saw her struggle. We saw her try to be strong and persevere using her Great Hearts virtues and power through it. But it wasn't a healthy place. It wasn't a healthy place for our family. It really wasn't a healthy place for our Great Heart student. And when the opportunity came, we thought a lot about it. We prayed about it. And we thought, well, if this has been placed in front of us and it's still Great Hearts and it's the same curriculum, why not give it a chance? We did. We jumped in on the 4th of July, going into 8th grade. That the summer going into 8th grade, so a year ago exactly, a year and a half ago, we decided we're going to do this. We registered her. It was a little bit of nerves, like many of our families know, because you're doing something new like this and going away from being a completely social person to being one-on-one, just the computer and herself was a little bit of a change for her. But we've never looked back. We've never looked back. It couldn't have been a better choice, a better decision for us. She has complete control of her day. She has no anxiety, no stress, other than 9th grade algebra. There's no stress. The stress is gone. She's in charge of her day. She has great communication. Not that she didn't before, but she's got better communication with her teachers and with her peers because the classroom sections are also smaller. We incorporate a lot of outdoor activities into her lessons. If it's an art lesson, then we know that we can take that lesson and do it at the museum. If we know that it's a science or a biology lesson, we can get up and go to the San Antonio Botanical Gardens and do it at the Botanical Gardens. It's just been such a wonderful opportunity. And we have seen our scholar completely blossom, completely change. And it took Great Hearts to bring her out of that anxiety and of that sad, dark place where she was. And she was never a dark child. She was very happy, very social, and she hit it. She hit it very well. It was very sad. But fortunately, this came along and we're here. And again, there is no looking back. This is the best thing that could happen to my family, and I'm sure that a lot of our families can agree that there's nothing like Great Hearts Online.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing. I'm glad that your daughter is thriving and doing so well. We hope that for all of our families. Thank you so much for sharing. And Mrs. Bernal, you're here with us for the Big Give. Why did you choose to give?
Year over year, brick and mortar, if it was our donation, our monthly donation, or the Big Give, it's important. Our materials, our shipping, our SSKs, our teacher salaries, it is important to participate and to give, because we know that our education system needs every single dollar, whether it's a private, a public, a state funded. Our teachers and our education system need the money. We can only grow together if we have the strength to do it. And sometimes it does take dollars to do it.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing your story, for telling us more about your family and why you chose Great Hearts Online.
My pleasure.
Our time here is almost up. Don't forget to log on, and we'll be back at 12:10 today for our lunch rush match minute. And just a reminder to families, that minute starts at 12:10 and ends at within 60 seconds. So if you log in a couple minutes early, get your information plugged in so that we can all hit that donate button at 12:10 or within those 60 seconds to make sure that our your donations are matched dollar for dollar. We appreciate you. We love you. And we're so excited to keep this give going. Have a wonderful day to everyone. Enjoy.